Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Happy, what's today again? Well, whenever this is posted, hopefully sometime when I said I was gonna do it every week. So today I decided to go ahead and have a story time video. This story is going to be about my first crush on a guy. But to be honest, this was just my first crush in general. So, okay, this goes back to when, let's see, in the 2000s. I was young, a kid and everything. Okay. So, I was starting my first day of middle school. Well, I was starting middle school, so I was probably around 11 or 12. I used to think, okay, maybe I was around 12 or so when I figured that, like when I first had my crush, but I kept going back saying, no, I probably was around 11 or so. But yeah, 11 or 12, it's around there. Anyways, back to the story. So yeah, like around that age, and obviously I'm nervous as hell because I mean it's middle school, and the two good friends that I had in elementary were going to other middle schools, so basically I was like left alone, and yeah, it was nerve-wracking. It just, yeah, middle school was just like not too good for me. I mean, I had some good moments, but I mean, it just, those were like just not the best happy days of my life. So about, my crush. So it started when I had gym class, which I think they call it PE. I don't know, gym, PE, whichever, it goes by in where you live or what school you go to, but it was called PE, I think. It didn't really start right away. I remember seeing this guy with spiky hair, and I don't know, it's so weird. I can't really explain when it happened, but I think it happened around the third week, because one of the times that I really felt something for this guy was when, okay, so in gym class, for us in the gym, they had to put us each in several spots. So they're like, okay, you're gonna be, alphabetical order. And it's like, okay, you're gonna be here, you're gonna be there, and all that type of stuff. So I was right here, and the guy that I had a crush on, that I didn't really realize it. Maybe I kind of did. I don't remember. He was sitting like right next to me. Well, not right next to me, but like kind of like across from me there. And I remember there was this one time, and I think it was already about the second or third week that we were doing, because after we would like run and work out and stuff like that. Well, no, I don't know what we're working out. No, well, like playing a sport or dodgeball or something like that. The coach would make us do like cool, like kind of cool off and relax. So we would go back to our spots and just like something like that. And I remember one time when we were doing that, I don't know why, like I just turned to that guy, and I immediately felt something for him. Like, it's just hard to explain, but I just was like, wow, he's so beautiful. I was like amazed by this guy, and it was so strange because I've never felt like that towards anybody. Because I remember when I was in elementary, and I would be like, oh yeah, I like so and so and stuff, like this girl, whatever, and it would be weird because I wouldn't feel anything. It was like I just said it, like I knew they were pretty or whatever, but I didn't feel anything, and it's like I really just did that just to kind of fit in with everybody, because that's when around fifth grade or so, that's when everyone's having crushes and stuff, maybe earlier, who knows. But I decided to do that, and I think I remember there were points where I would be like, well, moments where I would be like, why am I like, am I supposed to be feeling something? Like, I just didn't feel anything. So when I saw this guy, I guess you can say he took my breath away. Well, I don't know. I just, like, it wasn't love or anything like that. It was just like I had a attraction for him. I just felt I had, like, I guess a crush. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. Well, it was a crush. I remember every time we would like do cool offs or whatever, I would always be looking at him. Like, I would, like, it was pretty like, wow. I would be like, wow, he's so good looking. I like his hair. his face. And a few weeks kept going, and I would start having like fantasies and like daydreams and just being like, I really like this guy. Like, I just already knew I liked this guy. At this point, I knew that I shouldn't be like this. I shouldn't, I shouldn't even be liking a guy. Like, it wasn't so much that I started like I started suppressing it already at this point. I just knew I had to suppress it because I was raised that, two guys can be together, two girls can be together, and all that type of stuff. Because, I was raised in a Catholic family. So for me, this was, even though it was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool that I'm feeling something like this, because it was something so new to me, I was also terrified because I knew if I were to speak about this to anyone, especially my parents, they would hate me, or I just had this fear of being disowned and things, just feeling like more of a outcast than I already did feel growing up. So, I just kind of kept going with my life, but yeah, the feelings just never left. I think they just kept getting stronger to where, yeah, I already knew it was a crush. I never did tell him how I feel. It explains so much, right? Like, what has changed? I'm still like a scaredy cat when it comes to taking risks and stuff like that. Anyways, I never told him how I feel, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because a few months later, I think he knew, because like I said, I would stare. Oh my gosh, it was just, yeah, I don't know. There's like this meme of like, there's like this video on Twitter someone posted where there's a dog, and then the owner's like looking at him, and then he looks like back on the TV. I think he's looking because he has ice cream or something, and the dog just stares again at the ice cream, and then he looks back at him, and the dog right away goes like this. But yeah, that was basically me. I think he knew I liked him, so I remember there were certain moments where he kind of would give me like what are you looking at? You know what I mean? Like, well, yeah, I kind of get that because it's like, yeah, that's just weird. Why are you looking at me, right? It kind of sucks that I never really got to express my feelings when I was going through this. And thinking back, it's like, wow, I wish I had somebody to talk to, because I really felt like I didn't. I wanted to say this story because I know there's videos like this that, about, coming out and things like that really did help me a lot as I got older, to kind of see that, it's okay to be yourself, and what you feel, it's completely normal. And, obviously we come such a long way. I guess it's just, I wanted to say this story because for anyone that's watching that's kind of struggling with their feelings, or, especially if you're a teen or you're a young kid, that, whatever you feel, it's completely normal. And, even though we've, moved on and progressed in such a great way and been so accepting as a community, there's still people out there that don't accept this and that are still very homophobic and terrible when it comes to these type of things. So I just wanted to say this story, that just to kind of help somebody, see that, you're not alone, you're okay. And that don't let anybody ever tell you that you don't belong, or you shouldn't have these type of feelings. I'm sorry, I didn't think I was gonna cry. That that you're okay just the way you are, and it's gonna be hard at times, because I'm still dealing with this type of things every day. Especially, but like, yeah. I just wanted to say that you're beautiful, you're perfect just the way you are, and things will get better. I mean, they have gotten better. Obviously, I'm still kind of, I guess you could say, in the process of kind of accepting who I am. That's probably why it's hitting me so hard talking about this, because even though I have friends now that I can talk to about this stuff and all this stuff, it's still so hard because I'm still kind of keeping this under the radar because I'm still afraid at times to be myself. But you know, when I started this channel, I wanted to be authentic. I wanted to be myself. You know, whether, you know, the experiences I had, the things I'm going through right now, I wanted to express myself and really start letting go of everything I've held on to and just inspire others to be themselves and love who they are. And that, you know, you're not alone going through anything like this. And you're perfect just the way you are. And we'll see, you know, never give up. I'm still hanging in there, trust me. But I know that there's amazing support out there. You know, I have my friends and my dad, and I know that everything's gonna be okay. It's you know, hopefully, like I said in my past video, that I want to try and get out of my comfort zone and just be myself, you know, and just find more people that I know I can be around, that they're not gonna hate me or make me feel like there's something wrong with me, that I'm just gonna actually be myself and laugh and act crazy, act stupid, act weird, and just be me. I actually wasn't expecting that. I thought I could just say my story, like how I had this crush, and yeah. I do have more videos coming out. I know I keep saying that, but I do. Maybe there, I don't know. Oh, something funny did happen to me recently, which is it's pretty weird. It's pretty kind of like, oh my gosh, how the hell did that happen? But yeah, it's another story time video, but it's more fun. It's more, yeah, it's a bit more hilarious. I think it's hilarious. I kept laughing yesterday, so we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.